On the weekend of April 15th and 16th, Brown students are going to ignore that homework, put away their textbooks, and come to the main green to party for the 51st annual Spring Weekend Concert Series. That weekend they'll be here to see headliners TV on the Radio and Diddy Dirty Money, as well as participate in other activities like Carnival, the Foam Party, and Sunday's Dave Binder concert. For the past 5 decades, Spring Weekend has had an indelible presence on Brown's campus. The first official Spring Weekend concert with an invited musical act was in 1960, when the New Orleans Jazz Doctors headed to College Hill. Since then, each Spring Weekend has captured the mood of its respective era. From the 60s to the first decade of the 21st century, the Brown Concert Series has reflected pop culture shifts and changing musical tastes. The list of past performers is an anthology of popular music through the ages. Ray Charles, Bob Dylan, Janis Joplin, U2. All of them iconic names that have graced the Spring Weekend stage. Usually, the music is the centerpiece to a weekend full of parties, campus activities, and time lounging about on the main green.
I'm really excited. I'm excited for Saturday during the day, Lee Fields and the jazz band. I think that'll be a lot of fun and really relaxing.
I haven't heard Bad Boys for Life since somebody's bar mitzvah, so I'm looking forward to reliving that.
I did the foam party the first year the foam party was a thing.
Was it good?
It was fun, yeah.
The
really
foam party, yeah.
Yeah, foam party.
And what else? Like slip and slide?
Slip and slide.
Slip and slide.
I mean, I'm really excited to see Das Racist. I don't know, I just recently really got into their music, and it's just awesome that they're going to be here live, so.
Unfortunately, the weather has put something of a damper on this year's festivities. Earlier this week, BCA announced that both Friday and Saturday's concerts would be held inside Meehan Auditorium. And the last time Spring Weekend concerts were held indoors was in 2008, when Lupe Fiasco and MIA were the main headliners. According to weather reports, heavy rain is expected for Saturday night, and despite a rather sunny outlook for Friday, the high costs of building, taking down, and setting up stages would make it hard for one concert to be outdoors, while the next one indoors.
We're just going to have a bigger stage. Yeah. And it's not going to be the mobile stage that we usually have. We usually have a truck that comes in and it unfolds, and then we bring all the sound equipment on, but this year the stage is going to be built without a truck. So. And it'll be cooler. Yeah. It'll look better.
And this isn't necessarily a decision that we made. It was something that came out of the artist contracts. So they asked for a larger stage because some of their touring. So unlike in years past, we've actually brought artists as they're launching big nationwide tours. And so some of these artists actually have stage sets. And so to accommodate their performances and their stage sets, we had to order the bigger stage.
Regardless, BCA says they expect the concert to be a success.
This year, I would say we have the second highest budget ever. So last year was the 50th anniversary. So this year our budget is a little less than last year's, but it's not a significant reduction. We have a great relationship with U of B, and we're constantly going in there asking them for money and loans. So.
And all that comes from Brown, the funding, or any outside sources?
No, it's all from the student activities fee that U of B gets.
Where students are planning on having fun with their friends as they listen to the music of TV on the Radio and Diddy Dirty Money. 2 acts ready to embark on new tours this spring. Supporting the headliners is an interesting variety of acts that come from diverse genres. Das Racist, Lee Fields and the Expressions, Rebirth Brass Band, Lissy Truly, and Brown Jr. Nico Jar and his band round out the rest of the lineup.
Range of genres, and they're all very exciting and dynamic groups, and I'm excited to see all of them.
I am too, actually. I've never seen any of these acts before, only, like we said, online when we're vetting them. Yeah, I'm really excited. And as Sarah said, there's so many different types of music that's the one thing. We know we can't find that magical act that's literally going to please everyone, so instead we really attempt to come up with different bands from different music genres that will appeal to a wide variety of students.
I think Saturday is going to be a really interesting day. It's it's a fun progression of music. It's almost like the short version of American musical history. We got some jazz, we got some soul, funk, and then hip hop.
This year, BCA has encountered some criticism from students over the weekend's lineup.
I mean, I was super psyched last year because of Major Lazer and the Black Keys, and MGMT was like really, really fun last year. So I don't know if it's, for me, if it's going to be as good as it was last year, but I'm still looking forward to it. It's still a really fun experience.
Compared to our freshman year, I think our freshman year was really, really good, so it's definitely tough to beat.
Are you guys excited at all for the acts or the bands this year?
No. not really. P. Diddy should be cool, I guess. Yeah.
I just like being outside.
Yeah, that's
It's
more of the
outside.
experience for me than
I think,
the bands.
Yeah. Probably sell it
But
if it's
I mean,
inside.
it's been that way for 4 years though, so I don't think this year's any different that way.
While the weather has upset many members of the Brown community, the fact that the Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival is happening the same weekend is what has others upset. The main issue is that the festival's scheduling alongside Spring Weekend has somewhat narrowed the choices of acts this year. According to BCA, this kind of campus response is nothing new. For them, it is an example that you can't please everybody.
It's every year. Yeah. I even went back to look at articles from last year when we announced the 50th anniversary, and you're always going to get a range of opinions.
I think it's going to be good.
Yeah, it's kind of good no matter who they bring. People always go.
Have a great weekend, Brown. Enjoy your spring weekend. For 2536, I'm Brian Mastroianni.